Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Zephyrs taking on the Democrats. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now, Scott Rowland. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
One strike. You're going to miss. You want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that Ball is three. Downstairs. And now 3-1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get
that
comfortable,
ball went out.
Because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next
That's
pitch
outside.
off the plate. The count now 2-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Alcantara in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's the ball. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And Jack Peterson stands in. And there's the strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Yeah!
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. Greenberg in the box now. No balls and a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
that pitch is out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. It's a bases clearing single, and it's 4-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Harper pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Runner on the move.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second. He's out there, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. So up next, Gil Hodges. First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
That's a base running right there.
Man at second. Hard hit left side. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Popped up. Neto makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. Up the middle. Throws to first.
He's out.
And Verdugo is set down. Digging in, Zach Geloff. First pitch misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike
1 strike.
Next offering is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Wood. For the out. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Scott Rowland. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. Skubal back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Verdugo makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, James Wood. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run.
Safe.
And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he pops up the bunt. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one at triple digits.
Well, strike one is so
0-1's the
critical
count.
in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Slides for the stop. To first. They get the out, and that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Gil Hodges. Jeter sends it to first.
He's out.
And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips the corner. Close
Ball
one.
one.
Doesn't get the call. Now
1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes the count.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball, that's outside.
2 outs, base is empty. Now
Ball.
1 missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-2 the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strike. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That's to 3rd. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Evan Carter, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a
0-1's the
hitter
count.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain
0-2.
pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through it for the K. Rutschman down to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Start of the 4th, and now here is Hank Greenberg. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Carter stands
0-1.
in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Neto now in the box.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Up the middle, Jeter fires to first on the run.
He's out.
And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in San Diego, and here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Strike 1.
Well, these guys just lacking
0-1.
discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And
1
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding
balls,
that
2
strike zone
strikes.
and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And there's the ball.
3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you have a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped to right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Now a chance for James Wood.
Ball one.
Changeup missing. Ball 1. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in
I got a ball, 1
2021.
strike.
2 outs. That one
2-1.
in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Check
Nope,
swing,
that's
and he
a ball.
held up. Left field. Peterson makes the grab. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Skubal back to work.
Yeah.
They say you win.
You know, this group of hitters
All
put
ones that
together
count.
some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
What do
It
you
looked
got?
to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In the air, left field, down the line.
ball's
And
foul.
that is foul. Fires over to first.
he's out.
There to beat him by an eyelash. Zach Geloff getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss.
You know, the first
0-1.
manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn.
Ball
They had a college
inside.
baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Just
Nope.
missed.